There's been many games that attempted to take the Smash formula and make their own concoction out of it. Except for games like Rivals of Aether and Brawlhalla, many have failed. Enter the Multiversus. Some people call it a Smash clone, but I think it has its own identity. The question is, did they pull this off in a good way? Better yet, does it run good on deck? Let's enter the multiverse and find out. Multiversus is a platform fighter with a pretty genius name. Honestly, the name of the game is probably the most impressive thing about the game. Similar to Smash, you rack up damage points on your opponent by attacking them. The more damage points they have, the further they get knocked back until eventually they get knocked out and lose a life. First to lose all their lives will lose the match. Simple concept, complex learning curve. Platform fighters are the underdogs of the fighting game genre scene, especially Major League Gaming. Simplistic controls make most Tekken and Street Fighter veterans laugh at the thought of a platform fighter even being on the same level of depth when it comes to the mechanics. But you see, the depth of the platform fighters lies in the platforms the stages are built with, and the platforming itself. To play these games to the fullest enjoyment, you must see the stage as a weapon that can be used or used against you. Understanding spacing and zoning is crucial, and knowing which move to use in your moveset to keep you on stage is important to win. Taking control of the stage is the name of the game. Now let's go into detail on what this game offers. UI and main menu. First thing you're gonna notice is the UI. The main menu, although arguably better than the original version, still looks lackluster. Setting up online friendly matches is simplistic and easy to follow, but going into private matches feels janky. Setting up personal matches between friends is clunky and confusing at first. And overall, I just don't like the way the main menu is set up. The way it looks, it's ugly. During combat, the user interface is simple but effective and can be customized in the settings, so that's a plus. Compatibility and gameplay. Alright, I'm gonna shut up about the shit most of y'all really don't care about. Let's talk about the real reason you fellow gamers are here for. The meat and potatoes. And the combat in this game is meatier than ever. The smashing potatoes, I mean smashing other players from multiple worlds in iconic series has never felt gooder. When it comes to the compatibility for the deck, it runs at a smooth, steady 74 FPS with max graphics settings. To put it in context, 60 FPS is good enough for a fighting game. When the game first released, the combat was fun but very fast and floaty, so combos could sometimes feel annoying to pull off and felt less satisfying in games like Smash 64, Brawl, and Ultimate. Luckily, they overhauled the entire game and rebuilt it from the ground up on Unreal Engine 5. Although still a bit floaty, combat feels more deliberate and hits are more satisfying to connect when they connect. Overall, the game feels better to play, compared to the original anyway, but there's still things that can be very frustrating. Good news is it's well balanced for now, and the perk system allows for customizing your characters with passive abilities and alternating special attacks. Bad news is, the perks are shit. They're ass, for the most part, and there's not nearly as much as there were in the original fucking release. Like seriously, I mean not even fucking close. The way the perks work is you level up your character to at least level 5, and then you can choose to use perks from 4 different categories and customize your loadout. You can equip up to 4 perks, but it is not exclusive to 1 perk per category. For example, you can equip 3 different perks simultaneously from the same category. It's a good idea on paper, but the problem is they need to add more perks for deeper diversity. Modes. It's a fun game to play nonetheless, but without a variety of modes, things can get stale for casual players and newcomers alike to the genre of platform fighters. Sure, competitive players will have fun for hours just playing 1v1s and 2v2s with many strangers around North America, but a lot of players like to switch it up. I get it. But does Multiversus get it? Well, no, they don't. Not player first, not Multiversus, not fucking any alternate universe. That's the short and sweet turd you're tasting right now. The question is, how much don't they get it? Well, seriously, this is where the game fucking falls flat. In fact, this is the original reason why this game got put back into the lab. And the fact that they re-released it a whole year later with less modes kind of riddles me. It has 3 less modes to be exact, and 2 are rank and arcade mode. However, they replaced arcade with a story mode called Rifts. Arcade was originally garbage anyway, so it won't be missed. The rifts aren't much better, it's a sin. The third mode was a character test mode for characters you've yet to purchase. That way you knew if you wanted to spend currency on them. Now you're just shooting in the fucking dark trying to buy a new character to play with. Well, I don't want this fucking guy anymore, I don't even fucking like him. Oh, no refund? Fuck you, Multiversus. Voice acting and music. The music is awesome. Some of the tracks I bump on my playlist, and all of them pay homage to the respected characters the stages are inspired by. Voice acting is top notch. They got all the original voice actors and actresses from said franchises and series. There's not much else to say, but it's all good. Replayability. The good news is, this game is very replayable. They give you incentives to return in the form of battle passes and world events. Each season there's a tournament, but it's presented weird. I came in second place in the first season, and I didn't even know I was in it. Anyway, Multiversus is a fun as fuck game, with promise and a dream all-star cast of characters. We got Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th, Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty, Wonder Woman from Wonder Woman, Agent Smith from The Matrix, Arya from the Game of Thrones, and even Spike from Gremlins, or what the fuck his name is. They promise it will only get crazier. Do I believe them? Well, for a free game, they gave us more than most AAA studios would give us for paying top dollar, and honestly, gameplay-wise, I think it's as much fun as Smash Ultimate. Although I do miss Snake. I recommend this game for anyone who is a fan of platform fighters or anyone who wants to get into them. Considering the fact that it's free and you really have nothing to lose. Just don't expect a robust story mode or a solid ranking system yet. One of those two things this game desperately needs right now. Well, pick it up, have fun. Decks do play. If you enjoyed this review, consider leaving a like so I know to make more like it. Also, you can check the playlist on the left for more reviews by me. I put out one review for Steam Deck once a week, so if that's something you're looking for, consider hitting the subscribe button. The content will only get better, and you won't be disappointed.